Welcome back everyone, thank you for joining me once again. My name is Nick, and this time we're on the Commodore Amiga looking at a rather classic game with a great demo at the start called The Killing Game Show, published by Psygnosis in 1990. Also came out on the Atari ST and also the Genesis, but on that it was named as Fatal Rounds on the Mega Drive there. Now I thought we'd have a look at the demo on disc 1, or the intro as you will, because although I never owned this game back in the day, I quite often saw it playing in shop windows to advertise the capabilities of the Commodore Amiga, and when I was just used to the ZX Spectrum, this was like crazy magic going on. I was either playing either this demo or Shadow of the Beast 2, which are great and probably would have sold a lot of Amigas just because of this. Now in this game you control this ED 209 looking thing which fires machine guns, although the weapons are upgradable. And you must go up the screen, jumping up various steps, and reach the exit before the raising toxic fluids raise above you and destroy your ship. So a bit like, but not really, Rainbow Islands then, where the waters go up and drown you. Watch out for machine gun fire, but get ready to duck. So yeah, if you saw this in 1990 in a shop window, you would obviously as a kid stop and watch, because this was amazing, although the game isn't quite like this. So normally I'd go straight into the game, but this demo was well worth a look. Now if you had this one back in the day, let me know. This is going to be my first ever go on it. We've got some sort of cheat activated. It's not for infinite lives or infinite time. It's, well, if I click the right mouse button it will skip me to the next level. So yeah, at least we're going to see a few levels, although my gameplay is probably going to be absolutely hopeless, but you're used to that by now. So it's building the atmosphere here. I'll do a bit of editing, so we're quickly on to the second disc. This is still the first disc, so this is still a part of the demo on disc 1. But as I say, you can put disc 2 in straight away, you don't have to watch all of this. For the greatest show on earth, The Killing Game Show, where you control, I don't know what this thing is called, an ED 209 sort of thing we'll call it. So Psygnosis 1990. Psygnosis had a reputation for generating absolutely brilliant looking games with brilliant sound, which often were a little bit too difficult. Hooray! Well done, Psygnosis. Are you ready? The Killing Game Show, so there we go. It's a game show for killing. They wouldn't allow that on TV nowadays, that is for sure. Right, this is disc 2 and it's sort of like loaded. So it takes a while to get into this, but not if you put disc 2 in straight away. So there's 8 levels, we're on level 1. You can have music or sound effects. 1 player, that is me. So we'll zip ahead and see how it plays, how far we get. Would you have gone back to this as a kid? Well, we'll soon find out. If you owned it back in the day, you know the answer to that already. But deemed as a classic by lots, and back in the day, Psygnosis, normally you couldn't go too far wrong with them. Check out other reviews. Shadow of the Beast, Shadow of the Beast 2. We haven't done the third one yet. There we go. So see the toxic water there, gradually going up. We're controlling this contraption, jumping around. We must find our way up. Now, no, it helps if you've got a... So there you die like that. So it helps if you've got a map. You can't doodle around because the toxic waters will actually overtake you. You see on my top right there, there's the amount of lives we've got left. Come on, Nick, you can do this thing. Right, there's an arrow there, but we'll go opposite to that. Who cares? So we got up here. So we're on 1 level. All the time there's stuff trying to kill you, which will zap your energy levels. Get up. Well, that was close. Right. Good music playing. It controls quite well. Although I'm pretty much rabbit in the headlights here, I don't know quite what I'm doing. Will we get off level 1? Well, I do not know. I can't promise it, but it's going okay so far. Well, he says that. He's run out of space. Yeah. So it's a bit trial and error this. You need to know what direction to go in, and it's not really one for the newbies first of all. You need... I think you're going to start getting good at it after about, I don't know, quarter of an hour, half an hour, but we haven't got time for that. Yeah, parallax scrolling, I suppose. It's moving at different speeds, isn't it? The background to the foreground. Up there. Right, okay, so I don't want to go the wrong way. We're making good progress this time round. It might be time to jump to the next level, but we won't be doing all 8 levels. So it plays quite well, it sounds quite well. It's a nice novel idea. It's taken a few ideas from other games and put them together in a very pleasing fashion. If I bought this back in the day as a kid, I would have been quite pleased. So it's like a platformer game and a puzzle game as well. Quite straightforward, but oops, you don't want to do stuff like that. Now, don't get tempted to collect all the power-ups. I think I've got a bit lost. But I can't see the toxic water for a while, so we're going up quite... Oh, well, I've blown up. Curses. I was making good progress then, by fluke. And unfortunately, it seems that I've got to start all the way again. Right, there's an upgrade. Firing 3 bullets at the same time. That was a shame that, because I was doing really well, but it was quite random. So let's see if I can remember which direction I went in. Was it this way? I do not know. If you've completed this, let me know what happens at the end. Do you get some amazing game over sequence, or does it just leap round to level 1? Didn't come out on any 8-bit systems that I'm aware of this, so just the Atari ST, and on the Mega Drive or Genesis as Fatal Round. Although I have to track that one down, because it's not on my list to cover. I think the intro's better than the game, but the game's not bad. I don't think it's as great as what everyone remembers it, but okay, as I say, I'm not playing it with like any nostalgia because I never owned it back in the day. I did own James Pod Robocod as a platformer, but that's a completely different genre to this whatsoever. This is like controlling metallic things around the place. So if you want to control metallic things around the place, there's the Robocop games. I like one better than two. And also quite an unusual one you might want to track down that might not have heard of, that we reviewed a while back, called Metal Mutant, which is all in green. Although it's all in green, it's quite good. Large characters controlling that one. So, right, so we've got... I think when you get near the top, there's like a tube or a ladder to go up, and then that's the end. Well, that's a good little weapon. And I think with... yeah... See, I might not be going the right way. You definitely don't want to be going downwards. You just want to keep going up. Oh man, is this the right way? It might be the right way, right? Up there. No sign of the toxic water. Energy's not looking overly great. If you see that red bar in the middle there. Oh, I think I've gone the wrong way. Oops. Oh no, toxic water and dead. Please don't start all the way from the start again. Starting all the way from the start again. Curses, blast curses. So it's quite infuriating really, but you know, it's one of those ones, once you know how to do each level, a bit like Manic Miner I suppose on the Spectrum, you'll just zip through it with auto memory, knowing where to go, but until you get to that actual moment, you'll just be wandering around like a newbie fool, a bit like I am here. Get out of the way everyone. Now this, I've gone wrong again, haven't I? Toxic water. There is a cheat I could have put in so the toxic water doesn't go up, but that to render the game pointless. Oh, I've got away with that one. Yeah, and infinite firepower as well. I think there's a cheat for. That's a bit of health. That always goes down well. Oh, close. Yeah, I'm running the gauntlet a little bit here. Good heavy metal guitars playing. I don't want to go downwards. Oh, why can't I get up there? Oh man. Oh man, no, yes. See, look, I need to get up that wall. Game over. Game over, man, game over. Right, we will go again. But this time I think we'll maybe skip a few levels. Yeah, skipping a level. Congratulations, level 1 completed. Well, I did really well there. Good, thoroughly deserved by me. Right, let's see how section 2 differs. Right, it's the same sort of graphics this time. Looks like there's a force field up there. That's another wiggly woggly thing. Well, that was good, wasn't it, Nick? That was impressive. So it obviously went the wrong way. It's another one of those games, Psygnosis, go left. Yeah, well, if you've watched this channel for quite a bit, for a long time, you'll know the go left debacle with another Psygnosis game. But anyway, Shadow of the Beast it was. Always went right, but apparently the right way to go is left. Oh, God. Where's all this toxic stuff coming from? Save the Earth, save the world, save the planet, save wherever this is from. Get rid of the toxic waste. It's coming from something or other. Right. Right, I think that's a key card we need, and that might be the key card. Right, pyramid. Go in. Oh, come on. Get the pyramid thing in. That's it. Right, activate. We're past that. God, we're leaving this so tight. Yeah, this is a tricky game to the newbie. The graphics, although the game's nothing like it, the graphics sort of like remind me a little bit of Push Off, if you want to look that one up. I mean, as I say, Push Off is another puzzle game, but you have to like arrange dominoes. That's quite clever, that one. Push Off. Not you, I want you to watch all the video, if indeed you're still here and haven't been covered in toxic waste. Toxic waste, blah. It's a bit like that bit in Terminator 2, isn't it? When he goes through the lava pit and then puts his thumb up as he gets destroyed. And we thought, that's the end of Arnie, but then he turned up in about, I don't know, a million other Terminator films. Great. So is this Ed 209? I think it was influenced by that, wasn't it? You have 30 seconds to comply. Shame about Kinney. Well, you know, that's life in the big city. This thing is a bit more sprightly than Ed 209. It's jumping around like a grasshopper with grasshoppery sort of legs. Deactivate the force field. That's it, we're through. Right. I think if we die again, I think we'll just jump through another one, because I'm not sure. The lives aren't looking great, are they? We need a square, and we've got a round thing. So a round thing does not fit into a square hole. Right, that's something you've learned today. It's like that shapes game when you were a kid with the hammer. You can't put a hexagon through a square. Although you try, and you probably bite it and I'm dead. Get ready. Well, I think we will get ready in a minute. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, Ant and Dec, great musicians. Maybe. They're about as good as Jedward, and that probably says it all, really. Can I get off level 2? Well, we've got the triangle thing, that's quite easy to get. Oh, my kingdom for a map. Curses, blast, curses. Right, this is our last life, we better skip. We're skipping. Congratulations, level completed. Get ready for the next challenging level. Well, I found the very first one challenging. Right, the toxic waste has gone a bit red, a bit like volcanic lava. The graphics have changed, we're going through stonework. Looks like the puzzle here is getting the right passes. So that's the triangle one. Up we go. So yeah, there's a bit of variance on this game. Looks like every 2 stages it changes a bit. 8 stages in total, according to the bit at the start. I need the triangle, where's that? Yeah. So I've skipped forward beyond my skill levels. My skill level is just at level 1, but I want to make this video as interesting as possible, show you as much of the game as possible. So if you've got the actual Amiga itself, any of the various models, or emulation, you'll know whether to track this one down or not. Although it isn't my favourite game in the world, and I find it a bit frustrating, I can't deny it is a classic, and I can see why a lot of people liked it. And the demo you get on disc 1 is absolutely outstanding for this sort of era. So track it down. And I thought as a kid, I think I would have probably played Speedball 2 more. It's a completely different game, so why compare that? But I have to be honest with you, I think it would have stayed in the box as something beautiful to look at, but I wouldn't have played it quite as much. But I'd imagine it would have got really good reviews back in the day, because it's an original game. Although, as I say, it does take from Rainbow Islands that raising water level or toxic water level, but that's fine. But it approaches it in a brand new, different way. Quite a few different frames of animation in the the main character, and I like the way it can go up walls. And we completed that level. Did you notice? No, I cheated. I did a level skip. This is my last life, so we probably won't last too much longer. Let's just see. Right, so it's another stone stage. This time it looks like we've got crystals to collect, a bit like the Great Giana Sisters, or Giana Sisters, however you want to pronounce it. More stars. Up we go. No, I can't get up there. Right, there. The ledge is a little bit hidden because of the colour of the graphics here. I should have got that triangle thing. That's going to come back to haunt me. Anyway, can't go back now. The toxic water level is too high. Uh-oh. Looks like game over, dude. Right, we skipped just in the nick of time. You might have noticed. Is it, we've got an upgrade there, but I'm not sure what to do with that freezing stuff. Will the next level be different? It is different, so, a bit more like a temple here. A bit like in the woods, in the middle of a jungle. Could be up an ornate tree. This is the greatest tree house in history. Oops, can we skip? We got given an extra life there as well, it looks. Look at the lives. But we've skipped before we got blown up. Yes. So it goes sort of like an ice level, then it's that stone level, then there's jungle levels. Music seems to stay the same all the way through. Yeah, don't go left there. If you go left, the time it takes you to go back and come back again will actually destroy you. So well thought out levels here, a good level of difficulty. You certainly won't be completing this on your first go. So yeah, it's something to get into, something to perfect, learn the skills. You would have to read magazines at the time to get extra tips. I don't think many people would have completed it, even though they've been in their collection for a while. They might have gone back to it as an adult and completed it since, maybe with a few cheats on. But good game overall, I'm quite impressed with this. The graphics on Shadow of the Beast 2 are better in my opinion, but this is okay. It's good. Get ready, level 4. I think, yes, Explosion City. Right, we're going through the lives here quite quickly. What is that? Are people saying rah rah to this? Rah, rah. I don't know what that eye does. Can't seem to pick that up. Yeah, I've been dawdling too much. You can't step by and do the scenery. Anyway, we're skipping forward. Right. Can I get over there? No, you can't. Oh man. There's 9 things to collect there, and all I collect was a fiery death. Oh, I see. That's like a bridge going backward and forward, and my timing was awful. Last life again, right. That's going backward and forward. Right, time that. Jump. Good. Right. That's the same thing. Am I going to be able to get across there? I'm not sure. The answer to that, Nicky, is no. Game over. Game over again. Well, I hope you liked having a good look at that one. A classic game. Wouldn't be my favourite back in the day, but I can see why a lot of people would like it. Good sound, good playability. A little bit difficult, but there's nothing wrong there. It provides value for money. So that was the Killing Game Show on the Commodore Amiga, published by Psygnosis in 1990. Got any comments about this game? Any past experiences? Any faults? Then please put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and have very fun. Goodbye.
Goodbye.